Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're the Dorkeries.
We are the Dorkeries. Today we are
Skylining!
resort hopping via the Skyliner.
Yay!
It's gonna be so much fun. We're doing our first pickup at Hollywood Studios.
Which you can probably tell from the music.
We parked here this morning.
Whoa, 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 hang on. This our transfers? Where are we gonna go first?
Well, first we're gonna go eat breakfast. Thank you so much. $2.86. Watch your step. Like we said, we are starting our day at Hollywood Studios, and the Skyliner actually visits two parks. If you didn't know that, it visits Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
Epcot, the back of Epcot, specifically the World Showcase.
First stop from Hollywood Studios. We're off. Welcome to the Caribbean Beach Resort. Over there to the Riviera and Epcot, and over here to Art of Animation and Pop Century. You wanna go? All right, let's go. All right, since we're off for the transfer that you do at the Skyliner, we're gonna hop over here and get some coffee at Joffrey's.
Now, I was gonna get this for the Skyliner, but we're gonna Caribbean Beach. It's now gonna be for a walk, a morning walk with coffee.
Also, there's no limit to how many times you can get coffee a day.
Sure.
I do. Look at this though, if you're wondering. I mean, look at these donuts. Look at that. We said that the Skyliner picks up and drops off at two of the parks, Epcot and Hollywood Studios, but it also picks up and drops off at 4 Disney resorts. That would be Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach that we're at right now, and the Riviera Resort. So it's kind of like no matter what your budget is, you can pick a resort that has a Skyliner, but then there's also 3 resorts that you can walk from your resort to a Skyliner pickup that's not necessarily considered Skyliner pickup, but it's a short walk, and that would be the Boardwalk, Beach Club, and Yacht Club. Those are all the Epcot area resorts.
I always love strolling by the water at the resorts. It's just beautiful. Ooh, look at that view. Ooh, mama. Even with no sunshine, that's still pretty.
I just want to stop for a minute and admire that the Caribbean Beach has clearly a beach here, a beach over there, a beach over there for you to hang out, catch some sun, read a book. A lot of the places like this will have sandcastle stuff in the gift shop, so you can read a book while your kids play in the sand. This one has been freshly raked for the day. No shoe prints. No one has been on it yet. And if you look over in the distance, you can see the Riviera, which actually is something I was going to talk about. We've had the opportunity to stay at several different Disney resorts, and unless you're staying in a suite, the layout of the room is pretty much the same no matter what resort you're staying in. They have the same arrangement, a small table, 2 beds, bathroom. Layout of everything is pretty much the same. Now your finishes might be what you consider nicer in each one. I like the fun of Pop Century, kind of why I wore this shirt today, because it's like bright and colorful.
Art of
and then of
Animation,
course
same
right
way.
here you're gonna have a beachy themed room. But what I wanted to say, when we're looking at how pretty the water views, the beach, and the things like that are, that's gonna be your big difference on prices, like where you're actually gonna like enjoy the room more, is that at Riviera you're gonna get a balcony.
Yeah.
Here it's just you walk out, you get a window and you walk out on. You can
It's whatever your flavor
you can
is.
open your window and see the water, but at Riviera you're gonna have a chair on your balcony where you can go sit and
have
enjoy.
a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so it's just, here's what I was saying. When you walk out of these rooms, you have a window and you just walk out and you're on the exit, the pathway. There's no chairs or anything for you to lounge outside your room, but if you're staying in these rooms, you just walk over here. Caribbean Key.
Well, let's go swimming.
Oh, there's a playground.
Let's go look.
This area is for your enjoyment from sunrise to sunset.
Nice, nice.
Ooh, do they have cannons over here? Hold on. I need to see this. Do we have fake cannons?
We do.
That's amazing.
We fired those over at the other side, Riviera. We're like, forget you, Riviera. We're taking you over.
It is amazing how close we are to the Riviera and even to their Skyliner drop off.
This is fun.
This is so fun.
Whoa, look at these chairs and this grass. I'm not here.
It really looks like we're firing cannons at the Skyliner.
Here, though, you can sit out here and watch Epcot fireworks.
That's nice. I'm gonna check out the playground. Has anyone else noticed that when they build playgrounds these days, there's never swings? Can't remember the last time I saw a playground with swings. They just want everybody to run off their energy, I guess.
Who always brings in liability risk.
That's cool.
Fun.
This is one of those amenities I was discussing that you do not have to be staying here for your kids to use. If you're enjoying a day outside of the parks, just riding the Skyliners and exploring resorts and places to grab snacks, you can take a little stop at the Caribbean Beach Resort and play. I feel like we have found food, but I know that we have found the pool.
That's cute.
Sebastian's Bistro. I love the Little Mermaid theming. So this is only open for dinner, but I was gonna show.
Oh, it's family style.
Right, that's what I was saying. It's a pay per. It's like $40. Oh, there you go. $40 for adults,
That's
$21 for kids. I was looking online though. The food looks amazing. Pull apart rolls, ooh, with guava butter and caramelized onion jam, and Taste of the Caribbean. So what they'll do is they'll bring everything, some of everything to your table, and it's all you can eat. So for $40, you can eat as much of this as you want. If you run out of chicken and you haven't touched the steak, but you prefer the chicken, you just ask for more chicken and they bring it out. But look at this, look at the dessert. Oh.
It says they're celebrated.
Yeah, I definitely want to come back and try this. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, look at the biscuit is shaped like Mickey Mouse. That's so cute.
Aww.
Look how fun this pool is. You can go up that tower on the right or the tower on the left, and then you can shoot water cannons at each other from each side.
Love that.
Or
This is
you
a fun
can
pool.
get the people staying on this side of the pool. So much fun. Look how fun this is with the lights overhead, some ping pong. That's nice.
The balls are out and everything.
Oh yeah, they are. I thought you would have to go in and ask, but they're there. That's so fun. Yeah. I found the quick service. It is right off the main lobby at Caribbean Beach Resort. It's really pretty, bright and colorful. Have their gift shop, a grab and go section, chips and prepackaged snacks, muffins. That croissant is amazing. $4 to $6. Mickey cinnamon roll, $7.50. Grab and go snacks and candy for the park. That's pretty smart. But for this quick service, it's a little bit different than the ones I've seen at other places. A lot of the other resorts will have a place where you walk up to the food window. This has a normal line. You wait in line, you order what you want. You can look at all of their menus online. If you're ever curious, you can go to the Disney app or the Disney website and look at menus for pretty much any Disney restaurant. They have normal breakfast foods here, waffles, eggs, pancakes. They even have avocado toast. So you'll order there and then you'll pick up. Over here, which is a pretty normal concept. I just wanted to show the eating area. There's outside eating area on the water. They also have something very special here. They have the Coke machines that have Dr. Pepper in them, which is a big deal because it's very hard to find Dr. Pepper on Disney property. You won't find them in those machines, but you will find them in the new ones. Drew and I are going to share
A bountiful platter because it's
the
bountiful.
bountiful platter, which may have not been a great idea because there's only one Mickey waffle,
That's
which
okay.
is
Oh, you
really
can have
why
the
you
Mickey
come
waffle.
here. But they have peanut butter.
Yeah,
On
then
the
they're out there and
condiment
you
bar.
take as many as you want, so if you need a snack
You
later.
would. You would. Anyways.
Like you're in line, just grab you a little spoon. Why not?
You're hilarious.
It's there. You paid for it.
But this was $13. Potatoes, bacon, eggs, sausage, waffle, and
A
beautiful view of the Skyliner. Drew, are you still eating peanut butter?
I have a spoon.
You didn't get a spoon?
I'm using a knife.
I'm going to interpret for you. I considered getting a resort cup today.
Yeah, you could have.
Since we're resort hopping, we're at least going to 4 resorts today. I believe right now the resort cups are $23 for the length of your stay.
Okay.
And you can't refill that at the parks, but you can refill it at any resort for the length of your stay. So if you plan on doing any resort hopping, it's good for sodas, it's good for coffee, it's good for the Coke Freestyle machines
Yes.
in here that
Which
have
means
Dr.
you can
Pepper,
get- No.
strawberry
Not.
Dr. Pepper,
No.
Pib.
Correct. There's a difference.
We're in Florida. It's Pib. You're right.
But yeah, strawberry pib, chef's kiss.
You're right. We just finished our breakfast at the Caribbean beach and we're standing across from Riviera. We're actually just going to go ahead and walk on over and explore the Riviera for a minute before hopping on their Skyliner pickup. But I find it interesting, Drew, that Riviera has its own Skyliner this close to the Caribbean Beach Resort,
Right.
which also has its own Skyliner
Yep.
pickup. The other 2 resorts, Pop Century and Art of Animation, share one pickup zone. They kind of have the pickup in the middle.
I will say this, that's usually, you probably need to leave a few minutes early if you're going morning, because that's usually the longest line of any of the resorts on the Skyliner. Because of that.
Which is what I was going to address. I'm pretty sure that is because of the higher price tag here at the Riviera Resort. They don't want to keep anybody waiting
Yeah.
because that is one of the most expensive resorts on the property.
And we've gotten on the Skyliner many times from the Riviera, and I will say it is definitely
There's
the
never a
shortest
wait. This is such an easy walk though. I really cannot hit enough on how enjoyable resort hopping is. Don't sleep on resort hopping. If you live in the area or you're visiting, you don't always have to be at the parks. If you just enjoy walks and atmosphere and good food, like we're literally just going from one resort to the other right here, and we are not staying at any of the resorts. We just live in the area. We enjoyed a good breakfast, a good coffee. The lounge here, the coffee at Riviera, and the treats at the little coffee bar, they're so amazing. They also have quick service downstairs on the ground floor. Topolino's Terrace, which means tiny mouse,
Yep.
upstairs.
With the best.
The best.
We've seen it.
The best what?
Epcot fireworks.
Epcot firework views from Topolino's Terrace are amazing. But they also have character breakfast, which we have done a video on before, where you'll meet all of the characters: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. It is a busy afternoon in the Riviera lobby. Everyone taking shelter from the winds and what looks to be maybe some rain coming in, but that's okay because there's so much to do at the Riviera. There is a lounge and a coffee bar. There is quick service downstairs, as we told you. Oh, there's a library. Let's go check all this out. La Petite Cafe, one of my favorite places, but also their gift shop. I'm gonna pop in here just for a second. Drew and I have done a Riviera Resort room tour of a 2-bedroom suite before. I hope you watched that video. I might add it at the end. There's a couple of videos I'm gonna add at the end of this one, but they have resort specific souvenirs, but they also have, wait, look, because we're doing a Skyliner tour, they have Skyliner ornaments. with all the different characters. Look at this. You can get your favorite character, whether you're a Marvel fan. I think I would have to go with Guardians of the Galaxy. But this is cute too. You can get more than one. They're $30. They're glass.
This is my favorite kids thing. Like, again, if you're just looking for something to do for a little while the weather was crazy.
Or if they just want a souvenir from a resort. The Riviera. They have their own Loungefly, headbands, and backpack. All right, but let's look at food options. A Petite Cafe has literally Amorette's style and quality snacks. Little pastries. We've tried a couple of them. This one I know I've had is very good. Pistachio, strawberry, chocolate, 3 chocolate. But they also have the Voyager Lounge, which is a nice place to read or work or just enjoy your coffee. Yeah, they have chargers for your phone and a laptop. This is also in our other video, but I have to look at these every time I come. They have Disney movie posters lining the hallway to the quick service, but they're all in French because we're at the Riviera. Look at Moana. We were just talking about Moana's box office numbers.
Moana 2.
Dory.
$1 billion.
Ralph Specca
Internet.
We need to do better. Primo Piatto. Again, probably not saying that right, but look at that focaccia bread. Ah, a little upgraded quick service, if you ask me. So we've got a soup, a tuna salad. That's like sushi kind of tuna, like lightly grilled. A Caesar salad.
Why do you think I like the spicy Italian sandwich?
I don't know.
Because of the bread.
But you're not interested in that focaccia bread on the chicken salad?
Oh, yes.
I got what I wanted. We are sharing the chicken sandwich on focaccia bread with mozzarella. That looks so good. So we're gonna share this. It looks like a really good size portion. If we split that in half, that's a really good size, and this was $14. I'm kind of excited about this. What do you think of your first bite?
Well, the focaccia bread is, you can definitely tell it's homemade, it's here, it's good, it's warm. I love the sun-dried tomatoes, I love pesto sauce, whatever it is. I mean, it's not the pizza that we wanted, but it is certainly not a bad thing.
No, it's really good. And the Parmesan on the fries. Yum. One of the things that fascinates people most at Riviera is the mosaic ceilings and walls on your way to the Skyliner. They have Tangled, and they have Neverland. I've seen people out here before taking wedding photos in front of these, because they are pretty magical. We have a couple of options leaving the Riviera. We can go to Epcot. We can go to Caribbean Beach Resort, Hollywood Studios. We're gonna be going to Pop Century and Art of Animation.
With full bellies. So
Full
no
bellies.
Pizza.
No, but it might be time for another Joffrey's coffee.
Okay. I will say this. I very much enjoyed that sandwich and our chocolate chip banana nut bread.
Yes.
And we met
We made some
wonderful
friends
people.
at lunch. I'm really excited about that. While we're waiting, we get to look at all of the designs on all of the gondolas. Got DuckTales. I see a Toy Story. I feel like Peter Pan. I feel like we should be like, here we go!
Here we go!
Up, up, and away. I don't know. I've just always been one of those people that enjoys atmosphere more than like the hype of the rides and all of that. I enjoy the rides.
Of course.
But I enjoy a day doing this just as much. Especially anywhere you can grab a coffee and ride. That's my luxuriating. All right, we are back at the transfer, just like this morning. That feels like a really long time ago.
Like years ago.
We've had breakfast and lunch. And now we're going to, let's go this way. Let's go this way. There's a break in the middle. We're going to Art of Animation and Pop Century.
think I've ever stepped foot in the art of animation.
Really? Well, let's do that today.
Oh, it's pretty. We are on a streak of
Yellow without a print.
without a print.
Have all of our gondolas been yellow today?
I think so.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at our video. Look, I really thought there was a Joffrey's out here.
I'm better at knowing those things than you are.
There's
I
a bathroom.
Listen, yeah, because that's the same. I should have listened to my gut.
Okay, just to say again, as you can see, Pop Century and Art of Animation share one Skyliner pickup and drop off. So we can go over there to Pop Century, or we can go this way to Art of Animation. We're gonna go to Art of Animation.
In this imaginary job.
So these are two where you might wonder, why would I want to park hop to these if I'm not staying at them? These are the value resorts.
They're the largest.
My
resort.
favorite thing to say today is don't sleep on the value resorts. Don't knock it till you try it. They are the most fun. Look at this. I mean, you're literally walking under the sea. But the reason you would want to park hop here, one, is because the food is so good. Quick service food. Who doesn't like cheese pizza? It's one of the best things to do with your family. You can grab a whole cheese or pepperoni pizza and share it with your whole family. Instead of everybody having to get their own meal. That's such good value. You can come out here and, yeah, like Drew says, you can watch the movies that they show nightly. But they also have all these fun sculptures out on the property that you can enjoy. Look, there's Crush. This is just fun. Resort hop. I'm trying to win you on both things today. I'm trying to win you on resort hopping and on choosing one of the resorts on the Skyliner route. That's just coral. Can we hide in here from the rain? Drew didn't come with me into the coral. You didn't come with me! The fun thing about the value resorts is how they're split up into sections and themes. There are pools gonna be themed. There's a little guy that says, "You made me ink." That's a little splash pad with the pool. I see Bruce over there on the wall.
And then again, it's a gigantic pool because these two resorts have the most rooms anywhere on property. Fun.
The mine seagulls are up there on the stairwell.
And yoga.
Dance and yoga. Story time yoga. 9 a.m. to 9:30.
Huh?
Rafiki. Oh, there's Simba on the other side. Look at this. It's huge. It's Pride Rock, and they're playing Hakuna Matata. This also means this is where they're gonna have s'mores during the night. This is so fun. Look, now I wish Hakuna Matata was still playing because this is where they're walking in the movie. Now they're playing That's What Friends Are For. That doesn't go with this scene. It's a good song though, Drew. Let's sing it to each other. This song really doesn't go with this scene.
The hyenas.
The hyenas and Scar. This is pretty phenomenal though. Look at this. It's the boneyard. That's amazing. And then you got Scar. Wow. There's a dingle hopper right in the middle of the Little Mermaid courtyard.
You can actually put your bathing suits up there to dry.
Stop it. And look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collections... I almost said complexion. That's what threw me off. Not today. Do not comment on my complexion today. Eric. King Triton. I love this. I've got to get this angle to show you this. It looks like King Triton. Well, he's very happy right there. However, if you stand directly in front of him, it looks like he's going to duel Ursula. Look at this, directly in front of him. But she looks happy too. Maybe she's reformed.
Sebastian.
There's Ariel.
Let's stay here.
Yes, absolutely. That is the biggest Ariel I have ever seen. And flounder.
It's a little, it's got some sun tanning spots going on.
Look at, like, well, it actually looks like she put self-tanner on. But what I wanted to comment on is look at the way they have framed this. It looks just like the scene. It just looks like the under the sea scene from the movie when they all encircle. Look how serene that looks, even though Zazu is just always annoyed.
The music's only playing, it wasn't playing at Little Mermaid, was it?
Not this music.
Not any music. This dining hall is huge. But unlike Pop Century, they are not working on there, so there's more places to sit, a lot more wide open spaces. Let's go see what desserts they have. Not that I'm eating, just want to look. Some cupcakes, those are fun. Aww. Little Nemo cakes, Little Mermaid cupcakes, Mickey cupcakes. All kinds of goodies. A s'mores cookie. Look at that bad boy. It's even toasted on the marshmallow. That looks nice too. Yum! Several options. You have a Mongolian beef sesame chicken, so you have little Asian soups and salads, country cooking and seafood, Italian, and then your burgers and chicken strips. It's a little bit of everything. Even a Korean style Impossible Burger, pulled pork sandwich, pizza. There's lots of options. And again, because this is one of the largest resort with some of the largest amount of rooms, this has got to be the largest gift shop in all the resorts. This is ginormous.
One of the main things we do at every resort we stay at is get a resort mug that is specific to the resort we're at. But now they're doing where they have their own backpacks, their own ears. You can get ears that are themed to each resort. Look at these right here. So they have the different sections, all 4 sections: Little Mermaid, Lion King, and then the back has Nemo and Lightning McQueen on it. So you're representing all of the sections. That's what I was just looking at. I was saying when we stay at a resort, we always get a mug.
I would be happy with that mug.
Yeah, it's very cute. Loungefly. I'm really glad Loungefly has stepped into the Mickey Mouse and Disney ears game. I think it really elevates the ears, makes the quality much better. And then of course you get the branding, the Loungefly branding.
This brings a happy place. This is a lot of people's happy place we hear, right?
Yep, and it's our last stop before we pop over to Pop Century. Radiator Springs, Ornament Valley, and the Cozy Cone Motel.
Now this is gonna make me want to go to Disneyland. One day though, we'll say, hey,
Cars Land. Look at this. You can come and play with all the cars. You can take your picture. Look, there's bags. Bags. There's so much fun stuff to do at all the resorts. There's Doc. You can hang out with Doc if you want, Drew.
Take a picture, just sit on his hood, read a book. I don't think they like that.
Look at this road that Lightning McQueen worked on.
What do you say? These cars
Cozy
are so
Cone.
neat.
Yeah, this is the closest thing on Orlando property right now that's gonna make you feel like you're at Cars Land. And it's pretty good. It's not an exact replica like the one in California, but it's close enough.
Also seems to be busier over here.
Luigi's Casa del Tires. Tow Mater, towing and salvage. Look at that guy. You can take your picture with him. You can hang out. See what he's towing right now. Just a bunch of rocks.
I thought it was
Nothing
popcorn
hooked. Did you? Nothing hooked on right now. Okay, the Cozy Cone Motel is actually the pool.
Aw.
And the Cozy Cones are cabanas. Guys. Look how cute that is. You can stay in your own Cozy Cone while enjoying the Cozy Cone pool. Lightning McQueen and Flo are fueling up in front of the Will Well Motel. And you've got Sarge's Surplus, and of course Sarge is out there waiting on you. And you've got Fillmore with his organic fuel. Don't fill up at the Will Well Motor Court. Get the organic fuel, man. Honestly, this, like the way they have this laid out with the tire tower.
Well, you would also know what building you were in.
That's true. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, it so much resembles Disney California Adventure. It is time to walk to Pop Century. Passing the Skyliner. As we walk over, we've stayed in this resort 2 or 3 times. I feel like it's close to 3
I
times.
think so.
It's,
Well, 2 would be close to 3 times as well.
I feel like it's 3 times we've stayed in this resort. It's one of our favorites.
That's a room.
And Drew and I were discussing choosing which resort to stay in is not always about price. Sometimes it's about availability. Sometimes you get a Pop Century or Art of Animation or what's the other one? The All-Star Movie, All-Star Sports. You get those because it's what's available for your stay. Especially if you're coming on spring break. They do. They have so many rooms. If you're coming on spring break or sometimes in the summer. And so we've stayed here several times because we love it.
I can definitely see like the kids would love Art of Animation more just because they know, not that there's not like animation here, but it's just, I was quite impressed with Cars and Little Mermaid and Lion King. Not that I'm not impressed with this. But.
So they still put familiar characters over here. You can see Baloo. There's you a good shot of Mowgli and Baloo. The 60s. Quick service at Pop Century is set up a lot the same way as Art of Animation. Drew says Art of Animation is bigger, so we're gonna check that out. But the layout is pretty much the same of the gift shop, and I noticed even of the lobby and the arcade area is same layout. Which makes sense because Pop Century was built to mirror Art of Animation.
Right.
And it should say the other way around. Pop Century was built first, and then Art of Animation was built, and it was built to mirror. They're doing a little bit of construction here, which is why we opted not to eat over here. We can see gift shop.
Big difference.
Expanding over there. And quick service.
Well, we got a lot of good memories of long day at the park, still hungry.
Grab a
This place stays
pizza.
open at 11 o'clock. You come down here, you grab a pizza, you go up to your room.
Pizza in bed at value resorts is one of our favorite things. But look, they've got a little lounge area here.
It's new for us.
And Mickey's on the wall. They're doing construction on one of the kitchens right there.
It's pretty much the same food as Art of Animation.
Here's what we like though, this guy's showing us. So you can get a full pizza for your family, and better than Pizza Hut and Domino's because it has Mickey Mouse on the box.
Well, also too, I would suggest mobile ordering it for less wait times.
Hey. Over here at this fire pit, you've got Goofy and his classic car. So this is where they'll do s'mores. And we passed them. We were just the cast members over there by the 90 sign, and they're setting up to do tie-dye t-shirts. It was about $10,
Yeah, but
$10 to
still.
$15, depending
fun.
on the size of the t-shirt you get.
How fun.
How fun. All right, we are walking over to the 70s.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm gonna go with 70s because of the platform shoes, and now I can see the sign, so I know that I was right. And I wanted to walk over here, one, because the foosball playground is really fun, but also the Mickey Mouse telephone and the big wheel.
Keeps on turning.
I do feel like it's nice that they put the characters, like one character here, but I do feel like the decades, the pop century.
Yeah, because when you go inside the lobby, they've got like artifacts and toys and stuff from each decade as well.
So I was gonna say, I feel like this appeals more to adults.
Yeah, it does.
Because of the nostalgia, but still, I mean, this is fun.
Yeah, you're still going to see a lot of families here too, because again, it's all about room size
And price point.
and the pools. The pools here too are huge. We've been in here in the dead heat of summer, and we've gone to the pools, and
they've still not been full.
Still
Yeah.
had space, just because of the size of it.
I was so intrigued by the way they have these flowers in a circle. This is a concrete twister board with a spinner and everything. How fun. Wow. All right, Drew, you get left hand red.
Nope, not touching it.
Because it's on the ground? That's really cool.
Wait, I'm a little. I kind of feel like it's always, because it feels like it's off.
No!
Yeah. It's off.
No! Devastation.
All right, Disney, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this.
It's weighted to. Okay.
But it's always gonna be like right here, because it's just not weighted properly.
Either way,
Still fun.
still fun.
You could do this. You could like close your eyes and be like.
We are on our last
leg.
our last one, our last Skyliner of the day. I still have both of my legs. I don't know about you.
Gorge.
But we are headed back to Hollywood Studios.
Should we go in and run around?
Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us on our Skyliner tour. We visited 4 really good resorts.
Wow.
Any one of them
So
would be
fun.
super fun to stay
We
in.
ate. We drank water.
Coffee.
We were merry.
We drank, we ate.
We were
We
so
are
good.
married. Anyways, any of those resorts, fun to stay at, fun to resort.
So much to
shop.
do.
So much fun stuff to do. Come back and hang out with us every day for all the fun adventures. But in the meantime,
Go dork yourself.
go dork yourself. Pew, pew. Go dork yourself.
Subscribe.
I just felt like that TikTok where they say, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it.
We're not gonna go in.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? I felt bad because we used their parking lot.
We
took
made
up
a
their
reservation.
space.
We made a park reservation for the day.
We just gotta come in and say hello.
Hello.
And I can already tell the Christmas stuff's down here. So I imagine the trees down. I think this is the first time we've been into a park, isn't it? Where the stuff was down, because even in Epcot, what, 2 days
Epcot
ago?
still had garland up everywhere.
It still had the tree in America.